out of here and go to the...
How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, the icon of sin here. So, wouldn't you believe it, but everybody's least favorite billionaire, at least nowadays, Elon Musk, has once again probably come up with yet another very stupid idea that he is deciding to come up with just to make bank off of really, really desperate people. You know, the desperate people who are still left on his godforsaken app at this point. And of course, it's because he's trying to create an AI game studio. I wish I was making that shit up. I wish I was legitimately making that up. I wish that I actually had the same amount of brain damage as Elon Musk for me to even come up with this. But funnily enough, I'm probably a bit late to this party because, well, I heard about this, like, at least a good week ago, at least to me. It's probably been going around in circulation for quite a while, and even the article that I found here is from last week. However, I feel like I might as well just talk about it because, let's be honest here, a lot of my content is about video games and video game opinions, and I think probably the best way that you can ruin the current state of video games, even if you think that video games already suck nowadays, is to, of course, create a studio that recreates games with fucking AI, okay? I feel like that should just go without saying, but let's read this particular article here. I'll have it linked down below, which is something that I should honestly start doing a lot more whenever it comes to these article read videos. And that is, of course, this article titled, Elon Musk says he'll make an XAI game studio to make games great again. Oh my fucking god, if any of you guys just cringed directly into your abdomen, then it doesn't get any better from here. But let's get into this one. Elon Musk has recently inserted himself into gaming culture wars, bemoaning what he and others believe are woke portions of the market. Now, Elon, a gamer himself, which is just... I'm sorry, but whoever wrote this article, the word gamer and Elon Musk, that is doing some serious fucking legwork. There's no way in hell Elon Musk actually plays video games, let's be honest here. Have you seen his Elden Ring build? It looks like ass. Says that he's starting his own AI-based game studio with XAI to make games great again. In a quote tweet of a follower saying that developers and game journalists have been ideologically captured. And here's the particular tweet right here, alright? Where this guy, whatever the fuck his name is, probably paid for the checkmark, let's be honest here, saying, I don't understand how game developers and game journalism got so ideologically captured. Gamers have always been trolls, anti-greedy corporations, anti-BS. Okay, I might as well just stop this guy right here, but even though, like, gamers, especially nowadays, have at least gotten a little bit smarter to greedy business practices, it doesn't exactly mean that they become smart enough to actually be able to identify them, because let's be honest here, even though they're smart to the practices, they are not smart to being captured by them, as evidenced by, well, here's a grand example. Take a look at the current state of Destiny 2. The fact that that game is even still in existence is proof alone that there are some gamers that are dumb as fuck. But anyways, gamers have always rejected dumb, manipulative BS, and can tell when someone is an outsider poser. Why lean into the BS? I mean, I honestly don't even understand the term outsider and poser, because I feel like the kinds of people, every single time I've talked about people, especially whenever they use, like, the outsider or tourist or poser as, like, an unironic insult to those that they deem lesser in the gaming sphere, it's always just been revealed to me that those kinds of people are actually the biggest tourists and posers at the end of the day by their own definitions. But of course, here's Elon Musk coming in here and stating, too many game studios are owned by massive corporations. The irony on that one, coming from a multi-billionaire, is just... I feel like the joke just writes itself right there. I don't even have to elaborate. XAI is going to start making an AI game studio to make games great again. Now, let's put it this way. I think we can already anticipate the kind of direction that Elon is probably going to take AI, because let's be honest here, there are in fact, I guess, like, some maybe decent ways to use AI in games. Like, people have, like, used AI in order to, like, code certain things in games, which, I mean, I could see that as lazy, and it's probably not entirely precise, to be honest, but at the end of the day, I guess it can kind of work if you know what you're doing, and of course, if you're at least semi-knowledgeable on coding enough as it is. But I have a feeling that whenever it comes to Elon Musk and just how fucking lazy he is, he's instead going to kind of go the AI Minecraft route, where it's just going to be him letting an AI create the games for him, and just hope that it looks legally distinct enough that he won't get sued. So, let's be honest here. We already know where it's going to go with Elon Musk. This, of course, raises many questions about the viability of such a product, even with Musk's vast resources. Despite his accomplishments, many of his predictions and ideas don't exactly come to pass. His claim that everyone would soon be using Twitter as a banking app — I refuse to call Twitter by its new name — for instance, comes to mind. Oh yeah, I guess that was a thing that he tried to come up with? Funnily enough, that's the first time I'm even hearing about this, so... I guess that goes to show just how many of his ideas ended up dying because he was too lazy to actually bring them into fruition. Funny that. What exactly an AI game studio consists of is unclear, given that yes, AI has certainly taken off in many fields, but it has been rejected for widespread use in gaming. Small typo there, unfortunately, sorry. And even hints of it in game art and storytelling have been roundly rejected by both players and the developers themselves. A central question would also be how many game developers would want to head over to an Elon-run AI-centric game studio. Well, here's the funny thing, there won't be any game developers, because Elon Musk is too much of a greedy asshat for him to actually buy any kinds of, game developers and give them money to actually work on things that people would actually want to play. The central premise here is odd, where he laments that too many game studios are owned by massive corporations. Musk himself is the richest man in the world. XAI raised $6 billion in Series B funding and may be valued at $40 billion. Electronic Arts market cap is only $43 billion. For comparison's sake, by definition, an XAI game studio would be run by a massive corporation. Jesus fucking Christ, even this guy understands the irony, and this guy is literally a fucking journalist, okay? That should be letting you know that even the journalists themselves are realizing, wait, hang on, Elon, aren't you, literally one of, the top 0.1% of the Earth right now? The irony of that. But I feel like I should probably also mention, to no one's surprise, everybody's favorite Elon cocksucker himself, Grums, has also sung the praises of Elon Musk creating an AI game studio, where he says, "Breaking! Elon Musk announces that XAI will start an AI game studio! Make games great again!" Yeah, I'm pretty sure anything to prevent him from actually working on the, over $500,000 game that he was supposed to be working on for the past 10 years. Anything to keep him from actually working on a game that people have actually put, money into, But, at the end of the day, I decided to do a little bit of digging and research as to just how disastrous something like this would actually be. And I ended up coming across a video by Savarino, a YouTuber, pretty good YouTuber. I recommend that you go ahead and check him out. In which, he ended up finding a couple of articles that actually go over the environmental effects of AI, funnily enough, in which he mentions that, the cost of even creating, the systems to run these AI programs is already disastrous enough. You have to use so many heavy metals just in general in order to even get, an AI program to even run on even, the smallest end devices, okay? That shit is already expensive enough. But on top of that, too, this shit is going to consume a lot of water, and mainly fresh water, because obviously, for those of you who don't know, salt water is very disastrous to literally anything made out of metal. So, of course, it's going to consume a lot of fresh water, and apparently, according to one article that our boy Savarino ended up finding, some are known to have a possible, idea like this could possibly cause enough water consumption to outperform a country with 6 million people in it.
Oh my god. So, data centers use water during construction and once operational to cool electric components. Globally, AI infrastructure may soon consume 6 times more water than Denmark. The country has 6 million people in it, and AI is slurping up more H2O than they are in a year.
I'm not even joking about that one. It could outperform the water consumption of a 6 million person country, and that's how disastrous this shit could actually be. If you don't actually give a shit, if you're one of those fuckasses that actually doesn't give a shit about, the average game developer or anything like that because you think they've gone too woke and you want them to go ahead and crash and burn and be homeless, you can at least try to give a fuck about the planet that we're currently on, I understand that a lot of these kinds of people who actually just hate developers in general probably also hate this planet and want it to die anyway, so that way we can go up to Mars and have Elon Musk basically, create habitats that'll have us drown in its environment. As someone that not only actually somewhat tries to give a shit about the developers, no matter whether they're part of a greedy games company or not, I kind of see this as just a lose-lose scenario. A lose in the sense that an AI game studio is just going to completely destroy gaming at the end of the day, or at least be a massive hindrance to it. And a lose in the sense that it's just going to fuck over the world. Like, it's just not going to be fun for anybody involved. It's not going to create any games that are going to be worth playing at all. And it's also just going to be a huge waste of fucking time. But anyways, I want to hear what you guys think. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. That's very well appreciated. Leave a comment down below what you thought about the video, what you want me to talk about next, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more content such as this. Also, go ahead and follow me on Blue Sky. Go ahead and join the Discord server down below. And if you made it to this point in the video, go ahead and comment, let me see here. Go ahead and comment Elden Ring down below. I don't know. I feel like shaking things up a little bit, okay? Since we're talking about games, might as well throw in one of my favorite games in there as, of course, the keyword. But anyways, this has been Sandy, and have yourselves a nice day.